Hello and welcome to Aurora Northeast Academy. The Mizoram Public Service Commission has updated the syllabus. Those who will be appearing for the Mizoram Civil Service combined competitive exams in the upcoming years, I think it is of utmost importance for them to know the changes that have been brought about in the syllabus. So, without further ado, let's get started. All of us know that the civil services examination consists of three phases: the preliminary examination. Those who qualify the preliminary will go on to write the mains, and those who qualify the mains examination will be called for a personality test or interview. So in the preliminary stage there will be two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. The paper 2 will be of qualifying nature. Okay, this is of qualifying nature, paper 2. Qualifying nature. The minimum mark is 33%. Both these paper 1 and paper 2 are of 200 marks. This is also 200 marks. This is also 200 marks. So in paper 2 you have to secure at least 33% marks. Only then your score in paper 1 will count. So out of 200 you have to score 67. Okay, 67 out of 200 is the minimum that you have to score. Then only even if you score 200 out of 200 in paper 1, and if you fail, or if you score below 67 in paper 2, you will fail. You won't be able to write the mains. In paper 2 there will be cutoff every year. The cutoff varies with the number of vacancies, the difficulty level, etc. So it will change every year, cutoff. But it is very important that you qualify paper 2 with 67 minimum. In paper 2 we will have aptitude, arithmetic, time, speed and distance, time and work, comprehension, number system, etc. So you have to be thorough with this. In paper 1 you have a very vast GS syllabus. It consists of history, Indian economy, geography, then environment, then you have international relations, science and technology, current affairs, state specific questions, Mizoram's history, culture, polity, administration, governance, etc. So these are the things that will cover your prelims syllabus. I hope it is clear as far as the prelims is concerned. So those who are able to secure the uh, required marks or score above the cutoff mark in prelims paper 1 and pass the paper 2 will be called for mains. Just know that the preliminary examination is objective. This is objective in nature. Okay, coming to the mains paper. See, the mains is the real game. If prelims is T20, mains is the test match of civil services examination. The syllabus is huge, vast. Uh, you have to prepare beforehand. If you think that I will qualify prelims and then only I will start preparing for mains, then you will waste your attempt. So in mains we have GS paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4, paper 5, essay paper, general English paper. General English paper is a qualifying in nature. Okay, qualifying in nature. It consists of some precise writing. Your vocabulary will be checked. You will write some short essays. It will be subjective. Essay paper, the marks will count. In essay, it will be seen whether you are able to present your ideas in a well-fashioned, well-structured manner. Ideas presented in well-structured manner. This will count. Marks in essay will count. It will be qualifying. Marks won't count. Marks won't count in general English. I hope you are clear with this. Coming to GS paper 1, it will consist of history, art and culture. It will consist of geography. Geography it will have physical geography. They have Indian geography. You have human and economic geography and economic geography. Then you will have Indian society. In Indian society, we have chapters like globalization, urbanization, salient features of Indian society, caste system, etc. Coming to GS paper 2. GS paper 2 consists of Indian polity, then you have governance, then international relations. These are the major topics in your GS paper 2. Then you have social justice. Remember, Indian society is in paper 1, social justice is in paper 2. Here you have Indian economy, science and technology, environment, disaster management. Hmm. This is a very challenging paper. So you have to qualify. In order to qualify in the overall exam, you have to score high or at least more than average in this paper. So you have to prepare beforehand. Nowadays the questions are very specific. You cannot write some very generalistic answers. You can't do that. Chapter 4 is about, you also have security issues. In paper 4 you will have ethics, integrity and aptitude. Here you will learn about emotional intelligence. You will learn about aptitude, attitude. You will learn about philosophers, ideas of philosophers. You will learn about some case study, how to apply these ideas. You learn about ethics in human interface. Coming to GS paper 5, this is a state specific paper. GS paper 5, it is about Mizoram specific. It will consist of history, polity, governance, economy, budgeting, administrative structures in Mizoram, sustainable development goals. Uh, all these, everything will be covered in this paper. So this is the entire paper. And finally, those who qualify the mains, scoring above the cutoff mark, will be called in for interview. And those who opt for Mizoram Police Service, they have to qualify the fitness test. Okay, only those who qualify the fitness test, remember the fitness test will be conducted before your interview, that is personality test. And only those who qualify the fitness test will be called in for interview in case they have opted for Mizoram Police Service. So you have to be very clear. See, the preliminary syllabus is very vague. Uh, in other words, you have to read, you have to study everything under the sun. In addition to what I have mentioned, you have to read current affairs daily, both national and state specific newspapers. For national level news, for pan India news, you can follow Aurora Northeast Academy's official channel. And for state specific uh, topics, you can follow this YouTube channel, Aurora Northeast Academy Mizoram. So the preliminary examination is vast. You have to the syllabus is vaguely defined. See the mains examination, 250 marks each paper. Each paper will consist of 250 marks. Okay. See, general English shall not be considered for inclusion in the final selection list. Okay. General English paper will be qualifying in nature. Work declared to have qualified the mains shall be called for an interview, and there will be a see the compulsory papers: general English, general essay, GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming to the syllabus, see the preliminary syllabus is very vaguely defined. Current events of Mizoram, national and international important, history, Indian world geography, physical, socio-economic in India and world, Indian polity and governance, constitution, Panchayati Raj, etc. Economic and social development, poverty, social sector initiative, sustainable development, Then we have environment, biodiversity, climate change, general science, awareness on major society, its culture and heritage. This is the qualifying paper. Remember, I have told you the qualifying paper. This is qualifying. You have to secure at least 33% marks here. This is the paper to aptitude. Okay. Now the mains examination. Mains में in general English, look at the syllabus. Comprehension will be there. Comprehension will be there. Precis writing, vocabulary, short essays. Remember, it will not be counted. Marks secured in general English will not be counted for final merit list. Will not be counted. Okay. General essay, you have to write multiple essays. And what the Public Service Commission will check, it will check your capacity to arrange your ideas in orderly fashion. Coming to general studies 1 to 5, look at the general GS paper 1, Indian culture, art forms, literature, architecture, modern Indian history. Okay, freedom struggle, post independence will be there, world history will be there. In world history, we'll study about these ideologies: communism, capitalism, socialism. Then Indian society, diversity, role of women, globalization, social empowerment, communalism, regionalism, secularism. Celebrated features of world's physical geography, distribution of key natural resources. We will study geophysical phenomena like earthquake, tsunami, volcanic activity, cyclone, etc. These are the things. In GS paper 2, Indian constitution, parliament, the legislature, union and states, federal structure, devolution of power, separation of power, parliament and state legislature, ministries, departments, representation of people Act 1951, constitutional bodies like Election Commission of India, statutory quasi-judicial bodies. We'll learn about NGOs, self-help groups, mm, welfare schemes. We'll learn about education, health, human resources, poverty and hunger issues. Then the governance, the role of civil service in society and democracy, India and its neighbor. This is the IR syllabus. Okay, this is mostly about the IR syllabus. Coming to GS paper 3, you'll have Indian economy. Then you have inclusive growth, budgeting, major cropping. This is mostly agriculture. This is public PDS, public distribution system, food processing, land reforms, effects of liberalization, infrastructure, energy, ports, roads, airports, railways. We have seen the recent opening up of Sairang uh, railway route. So these are of extreme importance in this paper, GS paper 3. Science and technology, we'll study space, nanotechnology, biotechnology, nuclear energy, etc. Then we'll talk about conservation, climate change, biodiversity, disaster management. And GS paper 3 will also study security issues, issues, internal security, linkages of organized crime, terror, legislations like UAPA. These are the things that we'll study. Coming to ethics paper, you'll ethics and human interface, attitude, aptitude, emotional intelligence, contribution of moral thinkers. This is, we'll talk about philosophy. Mm, then ethics in public administration is the chapter where we learn about probity and all. Okay, probity case study. We'll solve the case studies based on this. Now GS paper 5, it is state specific on Mizoram. Mizoram history, heritage, culture, architecture, social structure, festival, fair, folk dance. Unit 2 of paper GS paper 5 will study geography of Mizoram, tourism, disaster management. Unit 3, the governance structure, state secretariat, public service commission of Mizoram. As important aspects of governance, Mizoram Lokayat, mm, public grievance redressal mechanism, Mizoram right to public services act. Unit 4 will learn about rural, urban, and tribal issues, governance and public health, governance and education, governance and socio-economic development, macro overview of state, economic development in Mizoram, sustainable development of Mizoram. Unit 5 will study governance and public finance, governance and impact on employment, etc. Politics in Mizoram since 1947, landholding system pattern in Mizoram. This is related to security in Mizoram. We've seen the recent turmoil in Manipur, the turmoil that is currently in place in Myanmar election is also being conducted. So all these have a bearing on Mizoram's future, Mizoram's present and future. We'll look into all these issues one by one, and uh, and you will be able to not only qualify the prelims and mains, but uh, I hope if you complete the entire syllabus, you might find your name in the final PDF. So I have discussed the entire syllabus starting from prelims, mains, and interview. We will be coming up with our foundation course very soon. We will be there to guide you from level 0 till you reach your interview. So that's all from our side. Uh, Subscribe to this channel for all the updates that will bring, be it state specific news or your discussion regarding some essays or solving previous year's questions. Will come up with everything. It will be your one stop solution. Thank you for watching Aurora Northeast Academy. Thank you.